And good morning, people. Welcome back to Digimon Story Hacker's Memory. Last time, we were successful in freeing Ryuji from Archaeodemon. Unfortunately, something went wrong. Not with those two, but with Erika and her Eater bits. We already knew that Eaters were sort of roguish, but we thought that Erika had them under control. One issue. They were under control through her mind, and we know already that Erika's mind isn't exactly her own at times. So the Eaters were able to break free, go back to their own sort of controller, which is the Eater that's set in Yggdrasil, which hopefully is being dealt with by the other group, but they took over Erika. Sort of like they did with Yuko at the underground lab in the Cyber Sleuth game. Now we need to go and check on her. Her physical body, I don't think we can do too much with because, well, they've already basically stated that. We've got to go to the memory server. We've got to get to Erika through that. We are at a point of no return, just to let you know. Once we go to the memory server, we cannot do any BBS missions or BBS cases or anything like that. So if you've got any outstanding, now is the time to do them. I've still got 2 cases I need to find. I have spent a bit of time to see if I can find them. One I have found. One I cannot seem to find it for the life of me, but I'll get to that in a moment. We do need to head back to the hospital though. Do I really want to deal with you? Not really. It doesn't really matter anyway because everything that I'm going to see here is going to be lost in just a moment. So let's get through this bit as quickly as possible. Hi, security. Oh, and since we might as well, acceleration as well. Let's get through this even quicker. There is one shining spot that is still around that we need to go and pick up, that I'm going to show, and that is in Shinjuku. I have already picked this up because I'm just about to load in just a moment to where I am at, but there's this one here, the Ryuta memory. I'm not 100% sure who Ryuta is. The name seems familiar, but it's escaping me for the moment, and it's escaped me for the last little bit of time. Anyways, now that we've done that, let's go back to Erika's room. We need to go to Erika's memory server. I will meet you back though in this exact spot. So here I am. I did say they were different. Well, yeah. The Systemons are 91s, everyone else is 85s, or a couple of 82s. I have Slayerdramon now, that went up from the Saviour Huckmon. In fact, all of these, except for Systemon Noir, Systemon Blanc, were reduced down to Ultimate and then raised back up into Mega to exactly what they are to what they were before. So Systemon went down, came back up to, Dynamon went down, came back up to a Dynamon. Same with Tiger Vestmon, Kaiser Greymon, Chaos Galamond, everyone went down a stage to go back up, just so I could get a little bit more ABI. Not that I've actually used it, which I probably should have, but for training. But it might be. I'm sort of preparing not only for this, but for a bit later. Slayer-Dramon is our new one. We've already seen him a couple times in, well, a few. I think we used him while raising up to mega levels, Divine Dragon Slash, and a few additional things. In my opinion, we're going up against Eaters. We've already seen Erika's been taken over by an Eater. We're going up against Eaters, I feel. So everyone has been given a Noise Guard except for Chaos Gallantmon, who's got a Master Guard. And everyone has, in their second spot, if they have one, has something that defends against the element that they're weak against. So the lights have defense against dark with the appropriate guards. Same with Dynamon, who's weak against grass, the plant guard. And if they had a third slot, I just added something that they could use. So, like Rosemon Burst Mode could have used a little bit more intelligence. Intellect Attachment A. Tiger Vestmon's got an Oracle Disc, which increases SP a little bit, as well as a bit more attack. Dynamon, very low health compared to some of my others, so I've given her a hit point attachment B. So yeah, I've been preparing a little bit. I've also done a few other side Digivolutions, but nothing with those are just to fill out bits in my field guide. So yeah, this is what this is the team I've got. I still do have that Imperial Dramon fighter mode, but I've chosen Kaiser Greymon instead to use because I feel he's a little bit more. He's going to be a bit more useful, actually. His ability, increased damage dealt by fire, wind, plant, and earth skills, could come in useful. But yeah, that's that. And as I said, I have done a little bit of searching for the final 2 wanted hackers, and I have found one of them. So we are going to go and do that first. As I said, once you go to the memory server, you lose access to the BBS until the end of the game. You will not be able to get onto the BBS after you've gone there for quite a while. Maniac Takemi. This is number 29. The only one I'm missing is number 30. I haven't been able to find it. To be honest, he sorry, it's a she because it's Takami is a bit of a joke actually. So let's head over to Under Kowloon level 5, which is conveniently where I've been doing my grinding. And when I mean doing my grinding, it's actually fairly effective. If you just go just to here, ignore the walls that have suddenly appeared, and force yourself into encounters here. If you've got 4 Tactician USB equips, you're getting 15 to 16,000 per experience per combat. That's a lot. There's probably more lucrative ones, but this was simple. Oh, it's near a access point to the Digilab. Why not do here You get into fights with either groups of 3, which are 16,000. It's a Chromon, Triceramon, and Cherrymon. There's a group of 2, which is a Chromon and a Ravemon, on which is around 15,000 experience. And there's an Antilamon, Antilamon and Monzamon group, which is 15,000. That's the lowest one of the group. That's if you've got 4 Tactician USBs, which is pretty much absurd. That's an extra, I think that's 180% experience, with each one giving an extra 20%. Yeah. Anyways, as I said, this one's a little bit of a joke, unfortunately. You just have to work your way through some walls. I've got plenty of mega level Digimon. They're not even the walls that you have to fight, they're just the levels 1, 2, 3. And there she is. 1, 2 and 3, that's what? The rookie level Digimon, champion level Digimon, and ultimate level Digimon. No level 4 for the megas. As for the fight itself, Chromon, Black Gatomon, Garurumon Black. Yeah, oops, that was meant to be a full attack. Done. For some reason, this one is 3 stars, so the actual enemy is not really that spectacular. Considering it's only available in in chapter 17 where we are, it only first becomes available in chapter 17. I was expecting a whole lot more resistance, you could say. I do have Correct the Young at heart again. I'm not going to do that one right now. If I need it, there's the post game, which I will, is when I'm going to look for the last wanted hacker again. So I'm going to focus more on that then. Other than that, all my preparations, as much as I can see that I need to make of them, are complete. So let's head over to the memory server. That's the BBS. There it is. Not really surprised, since Erika's sort of been taken over by eaters right now. They've got access to this place through her mind. No, we're probably going to have to go deep into her memories. Here we are again. Feels still as awkward, I suppose, as the first time I went in here. After all, we're intruding on someone's memories. Oh, it's her meme tan. I wonder if we're going to be allowed into that bit that we couldn't get through before because Wormmon stopped us. Even more of her dolls. Oh. Wormmon, you were absolutely correct in stopping us from going through. This is the moment she had the accident where her condition started. We're... Is that how she considers herself? Just a broken stuffed toy? Just a... Huh. Because... Yeah, what has she changed to that in the actual things? She just considers herself to be a broken puppet in the real world, maybe? And the real herself is that actual light? Is that what this is to symbolize? It's definitely seeming that way. This is her as a digital personality because it went into the computer. This is what she considers herself to be, her ideal person, surrounded by her programs that she's been dealing with. And as they're symbolized here as in Digimon. is still broken. What was that last bit though? Who's the other one reaching out to her? Her brother? Maybe? Not as clear as she was hoping, Wormmon. Sounds good. Let's get to it. That's fine. She doesn't use attack anyway. So we've got two eaters, one of the humanoids, one of the tentacled ones. To be honest, I can't remember which is which. Let's go Hydro Water on that one. 91 isn't too bad. I wasn't expecting massive amounts of damage because these don't usually take a whole lot, but I think that one's the one you can hit with magical attacks fairly well until it until it starts increasing its intelligence. This one physical, so maxing out on that one. That one's definitely got more health though. Okay, so we're taking out this one first. Yeah. And I've forgotten to put animations back on. I was grinding, of course. I wasn't using animations. Okay, your defense is down, your intelligence is up. You're just about to do the big attack, so let's focus on this one. Let's take it out. Guard break? Guard break. Okay, your data is converging as well. Your intellect's gone down. There goes melt processor. Yeah, we should take this one out fine. There we go. So, this one I'm not going to be able to do too much with magical attacks if it keeps increasing its SP. Sorry, its intelligence. But if we can break it down, break its guard down a little bit, a little bit more, especially if it keeps doing it itself. Tiger Vespermon and Kaiser Greymon should do fairly well. Yeah. So let's do it once more and then let Tiger... actually we'll do another one. And now we can get out these. Oh yeah. Please keep reducing your your defense, because that way my attacks are only going to get more effective. I'm going to keep Dynamon in for this at the moment because really there's no point me just changing her out. Texture blow, that is fine. I don't mind her being dotted. Again, she doesn't really use her attacks. She wasn't really effective for this particular bit once the defenses were down. She was more there for the other one. Memory up deluxe, so yet another one. Well, they're in Eden at the moment. Away to the digital world. They're trying to go back. You know about that? And yeah, that is where we went to the digital world originally. On the cyber slave, it was through Kowloon level 1. Yeah, it was only a small rift. Only the 5 kids got through that and then came back. Well, 4 from that.
切れちゃった。イーターが集まってデジタルウェーブが乱れてるんだ。エリカはイーターが暴れてるって言ってた。自分のせいだって。なんでそんなことを？エリカの記憶が。それならもう少し具体的に話してよ。そうしたら信じる気になるかもしれないし。いいですよ。どこから話しますか？それじゃあね、リンクの浜辺ってのはどんなところなの？リンクの浜辺にはですね、展示の海からいろんな漂流物が流れ着くんでしょ。見たこともない箱や建物まで流れてくることもあるんですよ。浜辺の近くにはたくさんのビルが生えた渓谷に続く森があって、その森の中には、ああ、その顔はまだ全然信じてないでしょ。もう頑張って説明してるのに。だって聞けば聞くほど信じられないんだもん。でももしそんなところが本当にあるなら私も行ってみたいな。なんてね、冗談。行きましょう。え？エリカも一緒にデジタルワールドへ行きましょう。まだよくわからないですが、ウーディエってハッカーチームなんですよね。デジタルワールドに凄腕のハッカーチームが行けばきっと無敵でしょ。そんなどこにあるかもわからないようなところに行こうよって言われてもね。そりゃまだ帰り方はわかりませんが、でもそのうちきっと見つかりましょう。だってデジタルワールドは本当にあるんですから。そうだね。もし本当に見つかったらそれもいいかも。はいです。そしたらあたちが向こうを案内してあげます。その代わり怖いデジモンが出たらあたちのこと守ってくださいね。それが一番の目的でしょ。まったくもう。もしそれが本当になったら楽しいだろうな。とても。誰も知らない世界で知らないものを見て知らない人に出会って、当たり前のことすら難しい私が遠い世界を、デジタルワールドを冒険できたら、行きたいデジタルワールドに。でも行けるわけない、言えるわけがない。お兄ちゃんをあんなに苦しめてきた私にそんなことを言う資格はない。冒険に行きたいなんて、もっといろんなものを見たいなんて絶対に言っちゃいけないんだ。イーターはエリカのこの記憶に影響されたんだね。エリカが心の底でデジタルワールドへ、どこか遠くへ行きたいと思っていたから。だから
Um. Oh, it's trying to break through.
Ita, 止まって。君にその入り口は通れないの。そのままの姿じゃ周囲を侵食していくだけなんだってば。このままこの子が暴走を続けたらエデン空間への侵食がもっと広がっちゃう。エデンにいる人たちが危ない。何？様子がおかしいよ。
Yeah, we're sort of in Eden at the moment as well.
サーバナイが侵食されてる。うわー！逃げて！
Unable to access Eden.
エリカだよ。エリカが助けてくれたの。
She did. She threw us out of there.
どうしよう。大変だよ。弾き出される直前にエリカの声が聞こえたの。エデンがイーターに侵食されちゃった。